In the Golden Epic, when the fabric of reality was woven with the threads of Dharma and the celestial spheres resonated with the hum of Om, the realm of Indraloka stood as the crown jewel of the cosmos. Its spires, crafted from celestial light and solidified nectar, pierced the veil between the mortal world and the infinite expanse of the stars. It was here, within the gardens of Nandana, where the fragrance of Parijata flowers never faded, that the balance of the universe was maintained by the Devas. Yet, even in such heights, shadows can creep where brilliance burns brightest. The Asuras, ever jealous of the harmony held by the dwellers of the heavens, sought to shadow the serenity of the throne of Indra. Shachi, the queen of heaven, the embodiment of grace and the consort of the king of Devas, sat upon a throne of polished lapis lazuli. Her presence was like the soft light of the moon reflecting upon a calm lake. Suddenly, the sky over Indraloka curdled. A vortex of dark energy, smelling of brimstone and ancient decay, tore through the firmament. From this abyssal rift emerged Hiranyaksha, a demon of immense stature, his skin like basalt scorched by dragon fire, his eyes burning with the insolence of one who denies the order of the cosmos. With a roar that shook the foundations of the mountain peaks, he snatched Shachi, whisking her away into the void, leaving behind only the echo of her startled cry. The silence that followed was heavy with the weight of impending war. Vayu, the Lord of the Winds, who breathes life into the lungs of the universe and carries the prayers of the faithful to the ears of the divine, descended upon the terrace. His form was fluid, shifting like a gale force, his eyes flashing with the fury of 1,000 storms. He looked upon the empty throne and his heart, though made of air and spirit, burned with a righteous fire.
The balance has been desecrated. The queen has been stolen, taken into the dark crevices of the lower realms where light dares not tread. The silence of the heavens is an insult to the Creator. I shall scour every corner of the three worlds, but I will not rest until the scent of her hair graces the halls of Indraloka once more.
Vayu moved with the speed of thought. He swept across the terrestrial realms, his breath stirring the dust of ancient forests and the waves of the vast oceans. He searched for the trail of the Asura, sensing the distortion in the ether that Hiranyaksha had left in his wake. As he crossed the threshold of the earthly kingdom of Kishkinda, he perceived a vibration that was not of the winds, but of devotion. Below him, in the lush valleys, resided an army of beings whose hearts were anchored in Dharma, the Vanaras. They were not merely creatures of the wild, but warriors of spirit, led by the noble Sugriva.
Great wind, Lord Vayu, why do you stir the trees with such restless haste? What sorrow has compelled the heavens to weep such turbulent air?
Sugriva, prince of the Vanaras, listen well. The darkness has claimed the light. Shachi, the queen of Indraloka, has been abducted by the demon Hiranyaksha. I seek those who possess the strength of the earth and the devotion of the soul to aid me in this righteous crusade. I cannot shatter the gates of the Asura realm alone while holding the celestial burden of the world.
My heart is yours, Lord Vayu. If the heavens have been robbed of their queen, then the earth shall offer its warriors to restore the balance. We are but servants of the cosmic order, and no sacrifice is too great for the cause of righteousness.
The mobilization was a sight to behold. Thousands of Vanaras, their fur shimmering like polished bronze under the sun, gathered at the command of their king. They were a legion defined by their loyalty to the divine. Vayu blessed them, infusing their limbs with the velocity of his own currents. Together, the celestial wind and the terrestrial army surged upward, defying gravity, moving through the dimensional membranes that separated the mortal planes from the jagged edges of the Asura strongholds. They reached the fortress of Hiranyaksha, a grotesque structure of iron and bone hanging in a pocket dimension of eternal twilight. The battle that ensued was an epic of monumental proportions. The Asuras poured forth like a river of ink, armed with weapons forged in the fires of malice. But the Vanaras fought with the rhythm of the universe. They moved as one, a dance of devastation and protection, shielding each other with their bodies while driving back the forces of chaos.
Warriors of the earth, hold the line. Let your devotion be the shield that no demon may pierce. Remember that you fight not for glory, but for the restoration of Dharma itself.
Vayu himself became a cyclone of destruction. He collided with Hiranyaksha in the skies above the fortress. Each blow they exchanged created thunderclaps that resonated across all 17 realms. The demon unleashed torrents of shadow, but Vayu, shifting his form, scattered the darkness with the sheer purity of his velocity. He was the gale that clears the smog of ignorance, he was the breath that sustains the fire of the soul. Finally, Vayu trapped the demon within an imploding vortex of his own making, a vacuum from which no escape was possible. As Hiranyaksha shrieked, his physical form dissolved into the ether, punished by the karma he had sown through his own arrogance. With the tyrant gone, the prison walls of the fortress began to crumble. Vayu rushed into the innermost sanctum, finding Shachi, who stood surrounded by an aura of calm, never once losing her faith that the divine would intervene.
My queen, the wind has brought you home. The darkness is dispelled, and the celestial order is restored.
Your devotion, Vayu, and the bravery of the Vanaras have proven that righteousness is the ultimate truth of the cosmos. The universe breathes again because you did not allow the shadow to prevail.
They returned to Indraloka amidst a rain of flowers that fell from the highest heavens. The gods rejoiced, and the harmony of the universe was perfectly realigned. The Vanaras returned to their home, their souls forever marked by the glory of having served the divine queen. Thus, the story of the rescue of Shachi became a song sung by the bards of old, a reminder that wherever there is Dharma, there is the strength to overcome even the deepest night. The universe is a tapestry of infinite connections, and we are all part of its grand, epic dance. If you felt the pulse of this ancient myth and wish to see more legends woven from the threads of history and divinity, I invite you to join our journey. Please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, so that the light of these ancient truths may continue to shine upon us all. Experience the glory of the ancient myths as the wind god and his monkey allies wage war against the forces of darkness. This story explores the fundamental struggle between shadow and light, proving that righteousness always finds a path to victory. A journey through the heavens and beyond, perfect for seekers of Hindu mythology and epic storytelling, this narrative brings the grandeur of the Vedas to life. Join us as we explore the eternal struggle for balance and the unwavering power of devotion in the face of chaos. Subscribe for more tales of the Devas.